2016's The Great Detachment. I had it on my list of best albums of 2016 when it came out. I think it's
cool.
up there with Wintersleep's best albums. That's my opinion. You guys have the hit single Amerika. This is the band's first #1 single on rock radio. Goes both to #1 on rock and alternative rock radio. What does that achievement mean to you? Did it feel like, Weighty Ghost was a top 10 hit across Canada? This is like #1 on different charts. I remember it staying at #1 for several weeks. I remember Dynalone Records was promoting that it was the longest running whatever #1 on rock radio. Did it feel like on radio you guys had reached a new peak yet again?
Oh, for sure. That was like, I mean, it had, at that point, I think it was almost 10 years since Weighty Ghost. So, as far as the trajectory of the kind of climate that we're in with, like, you're kind of, you want to be on the radio. So you want your songs to be charting, and so you can't get any higher than #1. So that was like pretty sweet to have it on there for that long. And yeah, everybody was just so happy about that, like when you're #1, it's like that's that's the best that you can do, pretty much. So we got asked to like throw out the first pitch for a Blue Jays game, and like, I don't know, we just had a ton of really great opportunities that year. A lot of, and when you have like a hit song like that, you just get asked to play more shows, and we were just really busy, and and just I love that song. It's just nice when you do something, and the way we recorded it was quite unorthodox too, like in the room, because we recorded the guitar like it's all live, so like there's no baffling between the amps and stuff like that. We just set everything up together just because we wanted to have this kind of like that kind of energy of just this unhinged kind of singular kind of propulsion to it. And I just think it's crazy that a song like that was recorded that way did so well, because that's really supposed to happen.
And quickly on this baseball pitch, how did the pitch go? It wasn't like Conor McGregor or 50 Cent that had the worst pitches of all time that went viral and were embarrassing. Did you guys have a decent pitch?
Well, yeah, we did. I think we did rock, paper, scissors for who was gonna do it. So Paul won the rock, paper, scissors. So Paul threw it out. He had a great pitch.
Attaboy.
Landed it right. I don't think there was much deviation for the catcher. And my nephew he's a big sports guy. He was, I don't know, Caden was probably 7 years old then, 7 or 8, maybe a bit older. Gave him the ball after that, so that was really that's still a prized possession of my nephew Caden's. That was really, really cool. You don't think that you're going to do stuff with sports when you're playing in your basement.
So my final question about The Great Detachment, Geddy Lee from Rush plays on the song Territory. Did you get to actually spend time with Geddy Lee or be in the studio with him, or did he record on his own and ship the track over?
He recorded on his own, but we did get to correspond with him over emails, just because we got him to do a few different takes with different suggestions, which is a crazy kind of thing to do. Like, it's weird.
Give Geddy Lee suggestions.
Yeah. It's like, if you ask Geddy Lee to do something, it's like you're gonna get Geddy Lee, and that should be that. But his tone is so great. Like, I mean, the track sounded amazing, and but yeah, it was super cool. Me and Paul went down to see what turned out to be the last Rush tour, the R40 tour in Montreal. He gave us great seats, and we got to hang out with him afterwards. And he wrote about us in the Book of Bass, the wonderful coffee table book that Geddy Lee released 2 years ago, I think. He mentions us in the book, which is really cool. Yeah,
that's unexpected.
Amazing. Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah, a friend of mine bought it and mentioned it. I was just like, wow, that's absolutely wild.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's great to see them playing again with at the Taylor Hawkins tribute.
Yeah, I have some kind words sent in from another legendary Canadian drummer. So this is from Glenn Milchem of Blue Rodeo.
Oh, nice.
He says, "Loel!" exclamation mark. Loel is a badass and a sweetheart. Great drummer, producer, and all around nice guy. Everybody loves Loel. Loel is the shit. So that's Glenn Milchem.
Oh, that's nice. Glenn's the shit. We have like back-to-back birthday. He's the 8th and I'm the 9th. We discovered that. I don't know how long ago, but one of my favorite shows I ever got to play was we used to both play in this band, Holy Fuck. And we did a double drum show together at the Mod Club one time. So it was me and Glenn. We did the whole show. It was pretty epic. He's such a great person and amazing drummer and great songwriter too, the Swallows. And we have a shared interest in David Berman and his catalog too. So yeah, he's a great person.
You think of Glenn playing drums with Blue Rodeo. You don't realize that he's a monster drummer as far as like, he could do metal, he could do rock as well.
Oh yeah, I mean, did you see like he's playing with Ian Blurton a lot these days, and they're making the new Blurton records. Yeah, and he's just like ripping double kick and stuff, and it's just like, yeah, he's amazing, so great.